Hello gurus, welcome to another episode. I hope you're having a beautiful day. We're going to jump quickly into the charts for Bitcoin, predict what's going to happen. We're also going to look at Ethereum. I'm going to show you my trades that I had open. The inflation numbers came in pretty high, all-time high, 7.9% or something like this. The price of Bitcoin spiked up on the news and then got sold off very heavily, which I found very interesting. In my opinion, on the weekly, Bitcoin has bottomed out, and the altcoins have also bottomed out. In my opinion, I've moved heavily back into Bitcoin, heavily back into stocks, and maybe it's not the exact bottom. I still have more US dollars to be adding down as we go down, but I do think we're close to the bottom. And this, I sold on November 11th. I sold all stocks, all cryptocurrencies, and that was near the top. And now I'm starting to ladder in and buy everything near the bottom. Now my advice to you is don't always try to get the exact top. Don't always try to get the exact bottom. Start laddering in on the bottom. So that means splitting up your capital, start buying into stocks and cryptos as you head down and when you're close to the bottom. When you're close to the top, when everyone starts asking you about Bitcoin, about crypto, about stocks, that's when you start exiting. You don't need to exit exactly on the top, even though on the 11th of November we did exit exactly on the top. You want to start getting out close to the top. That's my recommendation. This massively compounds your portfolio. If you have $1,000, instead of losing 70% of it or 50% of it and going down to $500 when Bitcoin drops, you sell at $1,000. You sell at the top with $1,000. Then you have $1,000 to buy back when it's at the bottom. Then you buy back, then it goes back up. Now you have $1,500. Where most people will hold the $1,000, then it drops down to $500. Then it goes back up to $1,000. Instead, you can compound, and that makes more. It compounds even more the more capital you have. With me, millions of dollars. When you sell at the top with millions of dollars, instead of millions of dollars going down to $1 million, you have millions of dollars. And it comes down, you sell at the top, then you buy with millions of dollars on the bottom, it goes back up, you double your million, and it really compounds very quickly. And this is what I've learned to do. Again, you don't need to catch the exact top, the exact bottom, but you need to start laddering out at the top, laddering in on the bottom. Hit the subscribe button, join 70,000 people now, which is amazing. 70,000 of you are now following this channel. Hit the subscribe button, smash up the thumbs up button. You're all an amazing community. My goal is to do financial abundance for you all. I have a new goal today, actually, I realized. I think the world should be moving to a 3-day work week with 5 hours maximum per day per person. And we need to change, and this is for everyone, we need to change the world to be abundant and enjoyable. Not everyone just working jobs, never living their lives. I think everyone should maximum work 3 days a week, 5 hours per day, and everyone have enough money to travel, to have a house, to have family, to do whatever they want. And I'm going to be working towards this goal now. It's a new goal of mine, and I think it's a smart one. 1 second. Can you beep the horn? Yeah. And let's jump into the technicals for Bitcoin now. Going into the technicals for Bitcoin. Yeah, I'm just letting someone in the car. So this is the technicals for Bitcoin on the daily. We had this big sell-off. In my opinion, we've got a double bottom on Bitcoin. Wow, look at your flowers, amazing. We have a double bottom of Bitcoin. It's made a double bottom here and starting to move up. We have huge volume coming in. Volume predicts price. Squeeze mob is going towards the green side, and we had a strong bounce. What we're also seeing is we're making higher lows on Bitcoin, higher low, and moving up. So that's interesting. The EMA ribbons, we're going into the EMA ribbons. They didn't hold, but in my opinion, we are trying to find the bottom here. VPVR, this area where we're sitting right now, look at this buying and selling. It's the most buying and selling. It's the strongest support on Bitcoin. At 39,000 and 38,000, we have huge supports here. So I actually went long earlier today, if you followed my videos. The Crypto Guru bot is firing a sell still. It's still in the red. In the sell, you get it in the crypto course. The indicator bot is still showing a sell as well on the daily. Let's go into the 4-hourly. On the 4-hourly, the squeeze mob is still in the green side, but it's trying to turn into the red side. Stochastic is oversold, turning to head up. And look at this candle we had on the inflation data numbers came out. We had a giant spike up on Bitcoin in the last few hours. It shot up to a high of 40,300, and then it got sold off again, but that's still bullish. And look at this buying volume candle. Huge amount of buying just happened. We had almost, how much was there? We had 35,000 Bitcoin bought and sold in that few hours. Stochastic is oversold heading up. Squeeze mob is still in the green side but trying to go in red. Money flow is flowing back into Bitcoin on those inflation numbers, which of course, because Bitcoin isn't a hedge against inflation, when the US dollar becomes less powerful, less able, it costs more to buy things, it will also cost more to buy Bitcoin. It's a scarce asset. So Bitcoin indicator bot is showing, it showed a sell on Bitcoin before this big drop earlier today. The crypto guru bot is showing a buy on Bitcoin. I am actually long on Bitcoin, and I think we're bottomed out. And we're oversold on the stochastic, so I would go long again. On the hourly, we're oversold, and look at this. It was a huge buy, huge candle. Look at this, how much right here. In that hour, when the inflation numbers, it was 25,000 Bitcoin was traded, which is quite amazing. And the stochastic is very oversold. I'm going to show you my trades. If you want to trade like you're seeing me do, as I say in a lot of videos, underneath this video you can use the same trading software as me. So under the video on your phone, go down, hit this thumbs up button, hit the subscribe, click the join button if you want to follow my live trades in stocks and cryptos, everything that I buy and sell. And Bitcoin trading Bybit, this is the software I use for trading. You get a sign up bonus of $4,100 US. This is the software I'm using, and this, once you sign up, will open this one. In this account I have almost 179,000 US. 178,926, 4.5 Bitcoin. I'm holding 1.4 Bitcoin, which is down 7% today. I'm holding BIT, $43,000 a bit, which is down 5%. I've got 40,000 of US dollars to buy more on the, if it goes down more. I've got $23,000 of CRV. They took a hit today, and I'm also holding DYDX. In my long position, my Bitcoin long from the earlier video is up 4%, $24. But I could add more to this long. If you haven't gone long yet, here is actually a time, it's a nice area in the same trade that I showed before. Opening long here, it was actually in the profits a lot when it spiked up. Stop loss at 36,000. Opening the trade where we're sitting right now, and the take profit at 45,000. That's where I would open the trades on Bitcoin, and that's what I've got right now. So let's quickly check out Ethereum as well. And the stock market looks like it's opening big in the red, actually. Everything's almost in the red today. The stock market, Baba down 8%, Neo down 9%, erasing the gains from yesterday. Look at this. It had these big gains yesterday in the stock market and then completely erased them, spiking down. Neo I'm actually liking as a buy down here because it looks like a lot of volume is coming in. Neo is the car company. Baba down 8%, Palantir holding even, Coinbase down 5%, Facebook down 2%. The stock market taking a hit on the open, which is interesting. Let's check out BNB because BNB is down 6%, but I actually want to buy a lot of BNB. I'm going to convert millions into BNB. I'm thinking soon. So the main area to buy BNB is at 306. Stochastic is heading down on the daily and volume is dropping off. BNB is an exchange, Binance exchange. Stochastic on the 4 hourly heading off. We're on a very strong support here at 367. So, but it's still heading down. Okay, let's check out Ethereum. So I won't be buying BNB. BIT is something I also like, and that's trying to make a double bottom, but it looks like most things are dropping. Let's look at Ethereum. So Ethereum 2588. It's also, it had a big spike up yesterday with Bitcoin, but now it's pushing to the downside. On the weekly, it's oversold. It's trying to recover here, and it's on a major support. We're also getting hammer candles, inverted hammer candles on Ethereum. Stochastic oversold on the daily, heading down more on the daily, on the 4 hourly, close to oversold. So a place to go long on Ethereum would actually be here. This is strong support at 23110. That would be a good place to go open a long on Ethereum. But to be honest, this is kind of forming a head and shoulders here. So the drop might not actually be finished. I'm not seeing a turnaround. The stochastic has more to drop. A place to go long is 2371 on Ethereum. I'm opening a quick trade. So opening here, tight stop loss just below this support at 2134, and the take profit up here at 2963. That's a point to go long on Ethereum. It's a 2.47 trade, opening at 2373, stop loss 2134, and take profit at 2963. I'm going to actually set this trade. So again, opening at 2373. So I'm going to go long on Bitcoin, on Ethereum, Ethereum USDT. And I'm going to do a $500 trade, open long, but I'm going to do a limit order only when it hits my target. So it's going to be a $500 trade. So it'll be at 23, opening long at 2373. 2373, I'm going to do a $500 trade. So we'll only open the long at when the price of Ethereum goes to 2373. Confirmed, that trade is set. My take profit will be at 2963 and my stop loss 2134. Oh, so it's stop loss 2134 and take profit 2963. So I'm risking $528 to make $1,300, and that trade is set for Ethereum. That trade is ready to go, and my Bitcoin trade is up 8%, $46. It doubled from when I started making the video, which is beautiful. So those are the trades for Ethereum. That's the trade for Bitcoin. The stock market, actually, what I would like to buy right now, Airbnb is showing strength and very oversold. I might be acquiring Airbnb here. We had a huge bounce. Airbnb came down to 133, and then big bounce on Airbnb. But still, it's almost lost half its value from its peak. I really like Airbnb as a company. I bought a lot of Facebook recently. I bought a lot of Uber. And Airbnb has a major support here. It doesn't ever like to break 130. That was a great buying place down there. So I'm going to also be buying Airbnb, I think, with a target of around this resistance here, which will be 180, which is about 10% or more, 20% from where we're sitting right now. So I'm going to be buying the stock Airbnb. So that's beautiful. Those are my trades. Again, if you want to trade Bitcoin like you saw me do on Ethereum, underneath this video, Bitcoin trading Bybit. If you want to learn all this, you can learn in the Crypto Master course, 6,000 students. You can also take the stock course and learn everything I'm doing. So thank you, everyone. I won't show you all the comments and stuff like this because I need to say hello. Hit the subscribe button, smash up the thumbs up button. This is James from Crypto Guru, and I'll see you all again tomorrow.